Hey, today I'll be showing you how to code your own ebook. Ebooks are basically just digital editions of books that can be read on e-reader devices, tablets, smartphones, and computers. Lots of people today use ebooks. Creative writers and bloggers often use them to self-publish, and technical communicators can produce them for instruction or help manuals for a product. You will need a basic knowledge of HTML and CSS coding. If you do not know any coding, I highly recommend codeacademy.com. It's free, just sign up. You will also need a basic code editor. I will be using brackets. To start off, you take a document you've written and save it as a web or HTML file. This is how you do it on Google Drive, and it will save it as a zip file. Once that is done, you extract the files and then open the HTML file in brackets. You can see how messy this HTML is. The CSS information is mixed in at the top and the HTML is almost unreadable. So you're going to copy this code and take it to cleanup.html.com and paste it in the right-hand box, and it should come out clean in the left-hand box. And you'll copy that code and put it into brackets. And you can see that this code is much cleaner and you can actually read it. And now you're going to save as your file and save it, and you're going to save it as an XHTML file, because that is what EPUBs are formatted in. Next, you'll go through and get rid of all the CSS stuff at the top here. All you have to do now is clean the code up the rest of the way. Go through and erase all of your span tags and div tags. Span tags don't work in EPUB format, and div tags should be used for formatting purposes, such as italics or bold. And then you're going to want to go through and add your headings. So make your title H1, your author H2, etc. Next, we're going to link to our style sheet. So you'll just type link rel equals, and don't forget your quotations like I just did, and style sheet. And then you're going to type equals quotation text /CSS, and then href style sheet.css. In the style sheet, you set the body margin to 2%, then align your headers to the center. And if you need to add bold or italics to your text, you can use div tags. In your root directory, you should have two folders. The OEDPS folder contains your XHTML files that will make up your ebook. It should also contain your content OPF and table of content NCX. The meta INF folder holds the container XML file, which is the same for every ebook. Your talk NCX file is your table of contents file, which is linked to your content OPF file that contains all the information your e-reader will need. The last thing in your directory is your MIME type file. Application/EPUB plus zip is the only thing in this file. It should be saved as MIME type with no extension. Once all of your files are ready, create an empty compressed file. Name it whatever you like, and then copy and paste your MIME type file over into it. Then you can copy your other two folders into it. And lastly, you rename it and change from a zip to an EPUB. When your computer asks if you want to, say yes. And that's it, that's your ebook. The last step is to test it out on your e-reader. I'm using Calibre Library, which is free online. And this is what it looks like in Calibre Library, the e-reader. You can jump around in the table of contents, and you can change the font size. It reflows. For more information on this whole process, I suggest you go to jedisaber.com. This site has a great tutorial from what an EPUB is to formatting the content, preparing files, and creating the container. I would definitely recommend that you learn more about coding your own ebook, especially if you're a creative writer, because you have so much more control over how your ebook is produced. Thanks for watching!